Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Lisa Rinna is owning that she called RHOBH a sinking ship 2 seasons after she chose to exit the hit Bravo series. She was a cast member from seasons 5 through 12 until she departed. Now she has been living her best life, but still has a lot to say about the show. Keep reading for more details. For 8 seasons, Lisa Rinna told everyone they needed to own it on RHOBH. She was the actress who never turned down a job and had her own QVC clothing line. Plus, she was married to iconic actor Harry Hamlin and was raising her 2 daughters, Delila and Amelia. They would go on to become superstar models and blow everyone's socks off. Yet, Rinna also caused a lot of drama during her tenure. She started out lovable, fun, and ready for anything and slowly morphed into someone who stirred the pot. It started with her accusing Yolanda Hadid of having Munchausen, saying Kim Richards was near death but forgetting she ever did so, calling out Denise Richards for trying to silence everyone, and alleging PTSD from the Aspen trip. That was the final straw when the cast was vacationing in Aspen and Kathy Hilton allegedly flipped on everyone. She and Rinna rode back to the house in a Sprinter van where it only got worse. Rinna proceeded to lock herself in her room, and she shared how Kathy slammed the cast, including sister Kyle Richards. After that season, Rinna opted not to return. She has not been short of work as she has been modeling and starred in a Lifetime movie. Lisa Rinna and Harry Hamlin are also starting a podcast, but she did take time out recently to appear on That's a Gay A** podcast, according to Us Weekly. There she said this about RHOBH. Although Lisa Rinna was confronted by Andy Cohen, she did not care what she had said. He noted that she had moved on and was doing her own thing. So why should the show's status even matter to her anymore? She did apologize for making Andy feel bad, but that was the extent of it. Whether she believes it or not is unclear, but Andy just wanted her to acknowledge the show was doing just fine without her. In the end, Rinna stood by what she initially said and made no apologies other than she hurt Andy's feelings. Fans of RHOBH expressed how happy they were she was gone from the series after this interview. If there's one thing Lisa Rinna is going to do, it's own her words, no matter how controversial they may be. Ever since her dramatic departure from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the soap star turned reality TV icon has been anything but silent about her thoughts on the franchise. And now, in true Rinna fashion, she's doubling down on her recent claim that RHOBH is a sinking ship. Rinna's departure from the show after 8 seasons sent shockwaves through the Real Housewives fandom. Love her or hate her, there's no denying that she brought an unmatched level of drama to the series. From her infamous "own it" baby catchphrase to her fiery confrontations, Rinna left a lasting mark on RHOBH, and she knows it. But what's more intriguing than her exit is her post-RHOBH commentary. While some housewives gracefully bow out and move on, Rinna has made it clear that she's watching from the sidelines, and she has some thoughts. Recently, she likened the show's current trajectory to that of a sinking ship, implying that without her, it just isn't the same. Following the backlash from fans, and a few subtle digs from her former castmates, Rinna isn't walking anything back. If anything, she's leaning into it. In a recent interview, she clarified her stance, saying, "Listen, I said what I said. I know that show inside and out. I know what makes it work and what doesn't. And honey, it's not what it used to be." She also didn't mince words when it came to the direction of the franchise. "Let's be honest, it's lost its bite," she continued. "There's a difference between drama and just nothing. You need people who are willing to be real, willing to stir the pot. Otherwise, it's just rich ladies going to lunches." The question now is whether Rinna's claims hold any weight. RHOBH is still a ratings juggernaut, but longtime viewers have noticed a shift. The once scandalous and gripping storylines have given way to what some call a more calculated and cautious version of the show. With the departure of Rinna and former Queen Bee, Lisa Vanderpump, the series has struggled to find its next dominant force. Season 13 saw a mix of old and new dynamics, with Kyle Richards' personal life taking center stage, Sutton Stracke and Garcelle Beauvais stepping up as fan favorites, and Erika Jayne attempting a redemption arc. But the chemistry and explosive fights that defined RHOBH in its prime are arguably missing. Some fans agree with Rinna's critique, feeling that the show is playing it too safe. Others argue that her absence is a breath of fresh air and that her brand of messy careless had become exhausting rather than entertaining. Regardless, one thing is certain: Rinna's presence, or lack thereof, is still a hot topic. Unsurprisingly, Rinna's remarks didn't sit well with some of her former co-stars. When asked about the sinking ship comment, Kyle Richards was noticeably tight-lipped, only saying, "Everyone's entitled to their opinion." Garcelle Beauvais, on the other hand, had a more pointed response, telling a reporter, "The show is evolving. We don't need theatrics. We need authenticity." Sutton Strack, never one to hold back, added a bit of classic Southern shade. "Well, I'm still having a great time, so I guess I didn't get the memo that we're sinking." Meanwhile, Erica Jane, who had her fair share of battles with Rinna, wasn't as quick to dismiss her ex-bestie's words. "I think there's always truth in what Lisa says," Erica admitted. "She's a smart woman. She knows how this game works. But I think the show will be just fine." Given her outspoken nature, one has to wonder, could Lisa Rinna ever stage a RHOBH comeback? It wouldn't be the first time a housewife left only to return later. See, Tamra Judge, Nene Leakes, Bethany Frankel. But Rinna doesn't seem eager for a return anytime soon. When asked does she consider coming back, she quipped, "I don't do sinking ships, darling." That being said, the Bravo universe is unpredictable. If ratings dip or the show struggles to find its next drama anchor, a desperate producer could very well come knocking at Rinna's door with an offer she can't refuse. And let's be real, few housewives can resist the allure of a Bravo redemption arc. Whether or not RHOBH is truly a sinking ship depends on who you ask. Some fans think Rinna's departure was the best thing to happen to the show, allowing for more organic relationships and less performative drama. Others believe that RHOBH needs a pot stirrer like Rinna to keep things interesting. One thing is for sure, Lisa Rinna will always be part of the RHOBH conversation, whether she's on screen or not. Love her or loathe her, she knows how to keep people talking. And if there's anything the Housewives franchise thrives on, it's drama that never truly dies. Lisa Rinna's tenure on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, is nothing short of legendary. Love her or hate her, she left an undeniable mark on the franchise, creating some of the most unforgettable moments in Housewives history. From explosive feuds to viral catchphrases, Rinna brought the drama, the mess, and the entertainment that kept fans talking long after each episode aired. But was she the ultimate villain or a reality TV icon? Let's take a deep dive into her time on RHOBH and what made her such a polarizing yet fascinating presence. Lisa Rinna joined RHOBH in Season 5, already a familiar face to audiences due to her soap opera background, particularly as Billy Reed on Days of Our Lives. She was a woman who knew how to deliver drama, and she wasted no time making an impact. Initially, she seemed to be a fun, light-hearted addition, bringing comedic relief with her self-deprecating humor, oversized lips, and love of dancing in Instagram stories. However, it quickly became evident that Rinna was not afraid to get her hands dirty when it came to stirring the pot. Rinna's first major controversy came in Season 5 when she engaged in a feud with Kim Richards. It all started at a dinner in Amsterdam where tensions boiled over. Kim, battling sobriety issues, made a vague but ominous comment about Rinna's husband, Harry Hamlin. This set Lisa off in a way that no one saw coming. She smashed a wine glass on the table and aggressively pointed at Kim, declaring, "Don't you ever talk about my husband." The moment became instantly iconic and proved that Rinna was willing to go to extreme lengths when provoked. Later in Season 6, Rinna found herself embroiled in another controversy when she brought up the Munchausen syndrome accusation against Yolanda Hadid. Although she claimed she was simply repeating what others had said, many believed she was the one perpetuating the narrative that Yolanda was exaggerating her Lyme disease. This moment marked a turning point in how viewers perceive Rinna. Was she exposing the truth or fabricating drama to stay relevant?